Having a morning routine can make a huge difference, especially for athletes, soccer players included. So in this video, we are going over the best morning routine for soccer players. That's coming up next. What's up, guys? If you're new to the channel Simply Soccer, my name is Dave, and here on this channel we release weekly soccer tip, technique, and training videos to help you improve your game and stand out on the pitch. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you don't miss any of the videos that we release. So in this video, I'm going to be sticking with mainly football-related things that you can do in the morning to have a very solid morning routine, specifically for a soccer player. Now, this doesn't mean you can't add non-soccer, related stuff into your morning routine. For example, I like to meditate in the morning and also journal, although both of those things don't really have anything to do with football directly. So keep that in mind. This doesn't mean you just need these things in your morning routine. It also doesn't mean you need to put all of these things into your morning routine. These are merely suggestions on what you can. So the first one on this list is to get up early, and that sounds like an obvious one, but the earlier you get up, the more time you will have in the morning to get done what you want to get done, especially if you have school or something else early in the morning. I know a lot of players have, like yourself, probably school, although you're probably on summer break as this video is being released, but if you do, you just need to schedule your wake up time a little earlier so that you can do some of the things we're going to be going over later in this video. Getting up early can also be an incredible habit that you'll take later into adulthood. There are people in the self-improvement industry who claim that getting up early almost becomes like a superpower where you can get so much more done because you're awake when other people are not. Now, don't go crazy. As an athlete, you also need an adequate amount of rest, actually usually more rest. So if you are going to bed early, or if you are getting up early, make sure you're getting to bed early. No good if you're getting 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep. Not good at all, but if you can go to bed early and get up early, I find it's great. It allows me to do so much more, and just is good for you in some ways as well. Next one is hydrate, and that's an obvious one, but a lot of people don't seem to do it. And it's as soon as you get up and after you've gone to the bathroom and done what you need to do, drink some water. Like, what are you doing? Drink some water. Overnight, you are getting dehydrated. You are becoming dehydrated, and when you wake up, you are dehydrated. Have I said dehydrated enough times? Make sure you're getting up and you're drinking a good amount of water, especially if you're gonna do some of the things we're going over next, which is gonna require that you are hydrated, but it's also gonna help you with your energy levels. You're gonna feel more awake once you get more water into your system. Simple one, but just when you get up, get a glass of water, get a bottle of water, and drink it. Next is have a morning daily football routine. Now, I actually have a video going over mine. I will have it linked across and have it in the description as well. Now, you don't need to follow exactly this. You can tailor it to your needs. The routine that I'm providing for you and showing you in that video is one I like because it goes over a lot of fundamentals, which means I get those in every single day, which I like. But if you want to work on different things, you want multiple routines that you can plug in there and use on different days, absolutely go for it. But have something that allows you to get a lot of touches on the ball and work on many key components of your game, and can also fit into however long you have available in the morning. Maybe you only have 30 minutes. Maybe you can get a whole hour training session in. Make it specific for you, but have some kind of routine actually written out. Actually have one you know. Don't just go in without a game plan. And trust me, you do that and you get up every morning and actually do that routine, you're gonna start to see some results. Number 4 is you can have some other kind of workout routine. Now, this can be strength training, this can be cardio, or something of that nature. Now, if you can, maybe you can split where half of it is your football training and then it's your workout, whether it's cardio or strength. Now, you can incorporate cardio in to your already football routine in the morning. So if you want to do that. But it wouldn't be a bad idea if you need to get some strength training in, or if you want the mornings to be the time you do that, to schedule that in. Now, if you're limited on time, I would personally lean more towards doing the football routine and then doing the strength routine later if it's the day to do that. But if you can fit in both, if you're able to get up early enough or you don't have things till much later, it's not a bad idea to do one after the other or one a little bit after one. Number 5 is stretching and recovery, especially if you're doing a workout or a football workout earlier in the morning. The morning is a great time to get some stretching done, to do some foam rolling or other recovery activities. And again, that's going to add up, especially if you're doing this every single morning. So get a yoga mat or get some other place you can do some stretching, maybe for just 15 to 30 minutes or longer if you have more time. Get on the foam roller, get those tight muscles loose. You know, a lot of players, including myself when I was younger, neglect recovery. And this is something you really need to look at, really take care of if you want to play at a good level. Because if you're injured, you can't play. If you're not able to, if you're sore all the time, you can't play to your best. So do the things you need to do in order to recover. And the morning, having this as a part of your morning routine is a great thing to do in order to ensure that you're getting good recovery in. So number 6 is something I love to do, and it's visualize. And what you can do in the morning, you can do this for 10, 30 minutes, even an hour if you're really into it. But what you do is you see yourself playing your best. You can also see yourself as your future self and you being successful, being the player you want to be. You can see yourself overcoming the obstacles that are going to be in your way. But the great thing about visualization is your brain cannot tell the difference between a very vivid, real-looking visualization and reality. And I don't know if the significance of that dawns on you, but it's incredible, which means if you can actually sit down and visualize something happening in much detail in your head, your brain will think it's real. It will think it actually happened. And so if you visualize yourself playing the best you possibly can, or perhaps even better, your brain thinks that's real. And you're gonna make it much more likely that you're gonna be able to replicate that later. Now, of course, you have to develop the skills and all that, but visualizing can do so much for your confidence. It can do so much for your game. Finally is if you are going to eat healthy. You know, you don't wanna undo all of the great stuff you did earlier in the day by eating some crap like Pop-Tarts or some sugary cereal. Make sure you are eating well. You're eating your fruits, you're eating eggs if you want to do that, good grains, things of that nature. You know, if you're going to eat a good breakfast. Don't get a conveniently quick, crappy breakfast from a, I don't know, some Quickie Mart, or if you have Pop-Tarts or whatever it is, just don't do that because it really does affect you. It's going to affect your energy levels. It's going to affect how hard you can train. It's going to especially affect your recovery, which again, we went over is so important. So if you are going to have breakfast, make it healthy. And it's not that hard to make a healthy breakfast. Just buy some fruit, get some eggs, super cheap, super easy to make some scrambled eggs in the morning. Have some fruit and yogurt, you know, have these healthy things which are not hard to make, and do that consistently, and again, you will notice a difference. All right, guys, that was a quick video on morning routines for soccer players. You can use some of these ideas, incorporate them into your morning routine. If you do not have a morning routine yet, I highly recommend that you develop one. It really can be a game changer if done over an extended period of time. Anyway, guys, I want to know from you, what's your morning routine if you have one? And if you don't have one, let me know what morning routine you're going to have after watching this video. All right, guys, put that down below. Thanks again, guys, for tuning into this video. If you have not, get my free ebook, Game Changer. You can get the link down in the description below. Absolutely free. I've revised it and updated it all for you guys. So even if you have the old version, make sure you get this new version. Also, make sure you check out the other 2 videos up on screen now, and I will see you in the next video.